Yo, so guys, and welcome back to a brand new HMSB news video. Today we're going to talk about Andrea Dovizioso, who has obviously had his first test on the Aprilia. He will be testing it again in May in Mugello, but he did have a 3-day test in Jerez, and it went pretty well, honestly. Very interesting test. It was, I'd say, pretty successful for both parties, and it looked like he enjoyed the bike. Honestly, he looked very smooth on it. It looked pretty good on it. His riding style and everything all looked very smooth. He did say the bike is easier to ride, obviously compared to the Ducati. It turns a bit better and stuff like that. Obviously it's lacking top end speed, like many of the other bikes compared to the Ducati bike, but for a base bike, he was pretty satisfied with it. He was saying a podium, it is probably possible. It could be very tricky, but the base bike itself is significantly better, obviously, than what it was last year. They're heading into the right direction with their project, and it does look very interesting. And obviously he did like the bike enough that he will be doing another test later in May in Mugello, so you'll be riding it a little bit more. There was some rumors in that saying that he was going to be doing possibly a wildcard replacement rider this weekend for Portimao, and that Lorenzo Salvadori, I'm forgetting all the names wrong here. Salvadori, there was some rumors saying that he was going to be out the race due to injury, and that DOVI was going to be put in. That looks rather unlikely. Not too sure how much of a reliable source that is, but there was some rumors going around about that. But as of now, from what we officially know, there's no such thing like that. DOVI has been talking about it the last couple of days. He's said he wants to return to racing next year, and at the moment he's only got this next test planned in May with Aprilia around Mugello, and then he would like to try and organize a couple wild cards here and there. Maybe one at Mugello could be a viable wild card. Maybe the home track, who knows? But it would be interesting to see him do a wild card or two on board of that Aprilia, see what he kind of can achieve, I guess you could say, in race circumstances, and then see if maybe he would return as a full-time rider for Aprilia in 2022. Could be rather interesting, but yeah, like I said, at the moment all he has signed and done and dusted is the test for May on board the Aprilia around Mugello. So it's going to be interesting to see how it all unfolds. DOVI is a top class rider. I definitely feel like he deserves to be on the grid. It's a shame, him and Ducati couldn't work things out. But, hopefully this, him and Aprilia, this little story, turns out to be something positive in the end. Alicia Spargo has also commented on the topic, saying how he would like DOVI to be brought into the team, to help him, push them forward to the top end of the competition. And it's just going to be interesting to see how it all unfolds. Obviously this first test has gone pretty well. Wasn't really any dramas. He seems to kind of like the bike a little bit. Obviously he will be missing that straight line speed from the Ducati and that whole shot system, but for the base bike he seemed pretty satisfied, and we'll see how he goes in Mugello. Maybe we'll see him maybe push a little bit more. Maybe already having like a semi kind of base setup for the bike, and obviously knowing kind of how it works roughly from his RF test, who knows. But yeah, we'll make sure to keep you guys updated on what happens with Andrea Dovizioso and Aprilia. It's definitely going to be an interesting story to see how it all unfolds. Make sure down in the comments, do you think we'll see DOVI do some wildcards throughout this season on board the Aprilia? Make sure you leave down in the comments, leave a like and subscribe for more content as always. I'll see you with some brand new videos very soon.